All right, I'm not going to be here long, but if I had a nickel for every time somebody has said to me, wow, zinc balm, game changer for skin, I'd have a nice little stash of nickels. So I love zinc balm. You guys know that. It's my number one. It is one of my hands down favorite beauty products ever. Okay. It's good for all sorts of skin conditions. It's great for beauty. It's great for skin health. It's great as a sunscreen. It's just great all the way around. And as long as you're not allergic to it, okay, it's just a fantastic product. Now, some people might say that they can't use it, they don't like it, it makes them break out or whatever, but there's a lot of different formulas. You can try different formulas. Again, I haven't met anyone that hasn't been able to use it yet. That doesn't mean there isn't anybody who can't, but I haven't met anybody yet. There's some different formulas that I love. This one is very occlusive. This is the Boudreaux's Butt Paste, and this is the sensitive skin formula. This one is the maximum strength one, and the label has fallen off. It's a red label. This one has 40% zinc in it. This one is really high. The other one is not nearly as high. Okay, it's 16%. So this is 40%. This stuff is amazing. And I've seen this stuff do amazing things for people. Absolutely love it. I just don't use it every day because it has Peru balsam in it, which can be sensitizing. So I just don't use it every day. I use the sensitive skin one more often, but I do use this one. I cycle it and I take turns. And they're pretty reasonable. You can get a full tub for like $16. And you can sometimes get it on sale too. So it's really reasonable, but it's pretty occlusive. This is the Badger, and this is the Badger sunscreen. I like the Roman chamomile and calendula one. This is just my favorite. And I do really love this. Like, I absolutely love it. It's just more expensive. So I usually use the cheaper one, to be honest, because yeah, if you're going to use a product a lot, this is almost 20 bucks. And you get significantly more. This is way more money, way less product. So, yeah. So anyway, I'm frugal. I try not to use real expensive things. But it smells so good. And it's just natural. It's just natural Roman chamomile and calendula. So it's not synthetically fragrant or anything. So the scent that you're smelling is from the Roman chamomile. And it's just... beautiful. Love it. So I'd already lubed my face up with the sensitive skin one. And I just went in with a tiny little bit of that just to make my senses happy. Make my nose happy for a little while. And there's a lot of, healing benefit in the chamomile and calendula as well. So it's a really nice product. And I love it as a sunscreen. And I used only a tiny bit, but even when you use more, it rubs in really easily, so it doesn't leave like a white cast on my skin. It's just really beautiful. And that one is in a base of sunflower oil, so it's not as occlusive as this one. Okay, this one's again really occlusive. So it's great as a night balm. It's great. I use it during the day too, though, because I'm a more is better person for sure. I have to be careful, so I'm not really sure why, but so far I haven't been able to use sunscreens on this outer part of my neck and my chest. I haven't actually tried this one yet all over though. I've used a couple of different ones and I haven't been able to do it. They make me break out in a rash, but I don't know if it's the castor oil, because there's castor oil in here, or if it's actually the zinc. I'm not really sure. But my face does okay with it. I'm good with it on my face. So yeah, absolutely love it. And when I use the maximum strength one, it's really thick, and this one does leave a white cast. This one doesn't. I can get this one to rub in. Even, I did a video about 7 layers. I put 7 layers of this on. Even with that amount, I was able to rub it in really good. But this is absolutely going to leave a white cast, unless you're using the tiniest amount. But this one leaves a white cast. So that one is really pretty much just for nighttime. So, although I do have somebody though who's working on a serious skin condition right now on their face, and I told them to get both and try the sensitive skin and the maximum strength. and they were doing both, and they went more for the sensitive skin one because of course, you know, it rubs in easier, but they found the maximum strength one worked better. So they're definitely going back to the maximum strength one. It's just, you know, during the day, you don't want that white cast. So you have to really rub it in good. But what you always could do is do a layer of that one and just do a little bit of the 40%, even though you're not going to get the full benefit, but at least you're going to be able to get a little bit more and it'll hopefully blend in a little bit better. But that stuff is great. And so the person who has this pretty serious skin issue, his skin is improving, just continuing to improve. So it's really, really exciting, and that's a great thing. So anyway, I just wanted to share that is one of my favorite beauty products of all time. Like, I absolutely love it. In addition, of course, to my homemade balms. They're the bomb. Like, these are incredible. Actually, make them for my friends and stuff because I give them away for the holidays and birthdays and stuff, and they always love them so much. They keep coming back for more. Like, I can teach you how to make it. They're like, no, I don't want to make it. I just want to get it from you. So I do have, you know, a small group of friends that I make it for, and I barter with some people too. You know, they either have a service or something, or that I like, or you know, what have you, and I don't mind doing that either. So yeah, it always works out. And my skin feels amazing, and I feel that you really get the maximum benefit when you do just a little bit of gentle exfoliating, really get the skin warmed up. And again, I never put cleanser on my skin, no soaps, no cleansers. The only thing I use is a little bit of oil to remove my mineral powder. If I don't have any mineral powder on, I only use warm water and a gentle cloth. Sometimes I use a cloth that's not quite as gentle. It's a little more texture just to exfoliate a little bit more, but I never over exfoliate. You know, I never get to that point where my skin is irritated or, you know, my barrier is damaged in any way. If your barrier is damaged, then it's what you're doing, okay? And you need to stop doing that. You need to completely backtrack. You need to start really taking better care of your skin, all right? Nobody should have a damaged barrier. Nobody, okay? That's why I make my videos. Nobody should have a damaged barrier, okay? Take care of your skin. Take care of your skin. So, I am going to be signing out. And I know somebody had asked me to do more videos on the mineral powders, and I do like doing those. Again, you know, makeup is not the focus of this channel, but I do like talking about the mineral powders, and I have a lot that I can share with you guys. I've been using them for 30 years, actually longer, because I started with Aveda, and then when the Jane Iredale came out like 30 years ago, I started using the Jane Iredale. So I've been using mineral powders a really, really long time. So I have a lot of experience with that as well. And when I would do makeup for people, I would use the mineral powders. And, you know, funny, because people would always be like, oh, I don't, you know, like mineral powders, but, you know, with good skincare, you can get it to look good on everybody. So never had anybody that I couldn't get it to look good on. So yeah, I really love mineral powders. You just have to be super careful because you don't want to breathe the dust in. It's really bad for your lungs. Really bad. So I don't use it in the house. I only use it outside. And that's another reason why I don't do like applying videos, because I have to hold my breath when I'm loading it, hold my breath when I'm using it. So I can't really be talking, and because then I got to hold my breath, and it just wouldn't make for a good video. So I think what I will do is I will load my brush outside and I'll kind of overload it. I'll put like a lot on it. Then I'll come in and then I'll spritz it with my spray to make sure that it doesn't, you know, get all in the air. And then I can do an application video. The problem is I won't be able to reload it because I'm going to be in the house. So I don't know. We'll see. And I have to put a lot of product onto my brush to give me the coverage that I want. I don't wear full coverage though, but you know, just to make sure I can kind of cover up my ruddiness without putting too much on the brush or not enough. I'll play around with it. I'll play around with it. I guess I can make a video, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. If it works, great. But I will get to that sooner rather than later. Okay, signing out.